The one thing about Nigeria is they're going to be part of that scam. To think about how, like, there are Nigerian people spewing out racist shit for a check in Nigeria to radicalize white people, to get them to be racist to black Americans. It is just so funny. Oh my gosh.
What you mean, Germany? Germany. You know what I think? I think a snotzy in hiding is running that Fox page, or at least created it back in the days. Back in the days when it was Twitter. Yeah. And if I was Germany, because it's very much illegal to be a snotzy in Germany. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's very, very much illegal. Y'all should look into this account. High key. Do an IP address, IP track, whatever you got to do, and find out who created that account and who's behind it. Because Fox News in Germany, maybe I'm too woke, but
y'all said the people who were foreign influencers that were going to do bad things to the nation were coming through the borders. And this whole time, they've been on the border of your Twitter page. Tons of these very big MAGA influencer accounts on Twitter are being exposed by Twitter's feature of geotagging, where the account is like based in as foreign influence accounts. Some from Southeast Asia, Russia, Nigeria. Now, I'm gonna give the Nigerians a break because I feel like they're like, you know what, girl? You keep saying that there's that persecution going on over here. We can go ahead and flood you with some bots. So I feel like Nigeria is justified. It's not getting better for y'all over there. And if you're a MAGA and you're seeing this, are you thinking about how many times you quoted foreign propaganda lines as your talking points?
Wow, welcome back, guys. So this is a big news that is rocking the right-wing internet. A brand new feature on X is revealing something shocking. Lots of MAGA accounts that sound deeply American are actually not from America, but they are run from abroad. The so-called About This Account 2 features let users to see where an account is based, not just the bio, but the real country where the account was created from. Why we diving straight into the video to see people's reactions and different clips of what people have to say concerning this particular thing that just happened on Twitter. If you're seeing this video for the first time, please do well to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Tell us what you think about the video in the comment section. Like and share the video to help the channel out. You're welcome.
A new transparency tool on X this week pulled back the curtain on something that researchers have been warning us about for years, that many of the biggest MAGA personalities on the platform are not in America at all, or even close to it. Last Friday, X briefly launched a new detail under the About This Account tab, showing where an account is located, along with when it joined and how many times the username had been changed. And instantly, users started noticing something a little weird, that numerous high-profile MAGA influencers, notable accounts presenting themselves as everyday patriotic Americans advocating for the right vote, were actually operating overseas. For instance, the account MAGA Nation X, which has nearly 400,000 followers and bills itself as the patriot voice for we the people, was based in Eastern Europe. Ivanka News, which is a massive Ivanka Trump fan account with about 1 million followers posting nonstop about immigration, Islam, and support for Trump, is run out of Nigeria. Dark MAGA, with about 15,000 followers, is in Thailand. MAGA Scope, with more than 51,000 followers, is also in Nigeria. MAGA Beacon appears to operate somewhere in South Asia. But you know, Reddit users got involved, posting screenshots of accounts that claim to be in Texas but were pinging from Russia. And digital forensics experts have repeatedly documented foreign actors using U.S. cultural and political identities to influence domestic politics with ulterior motives. Twitter, and then X, has struggled with this for years, a problem that has only escalated since Elon Musk Musk purchased the company in 2022. Grok has obviously been caught inventing and amplifying misinformation, further muddying the waters. But what is most interesting is that the transparency feature vanished almost as quickly as it appeared. X's head of engineering, Mark Beer, responded to users complaining their country of origin data was wrong, citing issues with Starlink routing and VPNs, and said that the feature had been pulled so engineers could fix inaccuracies. Beer said that it will return within days with new indicators showing when VPNs affected the original sign-up location. But for now, the brief window was enough to expose the scope of a problem. A significant number of influential MAGA voices are broadcasting from abroad while posing as everyday American conservatives, and if the feature returns, it may become harder for foreign accounts to quietly shape U.S. political conversations from thousands of miles away. Perhaps their followers will have a change of heart about immigrants.
I am not surprised in the slightest that all these MAGA accounts are from foreign countries like Israel. I've been trying to tell people for months all these fucking bots are from the IDF and Putin. And what they do is they hire bot farms. They make hundreds and hundreds of thousands of fake accounts, and then they program them to be as MAGA as fuck and spread their agenda. I can identify them in my comments so fucking quick. If you looked at my block list, it's just all those accounts, thousands and thousands and thousands of them. The Russians have been doing this forever. I've been trying to tell people there is not as much MAGA support out there as people think, or it looks like. They're fake accounts. They're propaganda machines. Why are people just now looking into this? I'm glad it's front page news now, but Jesus fucking Christ, guys. We've been knowing this. We've been knowing this for a long time. MAGA's online presence is mostly bot farms from Russia and Israel.
Is anyone surprised by this? Like anyone? We now know for a fact that a lot of these online, these big MAGA accounts constantly pushing pro-Trump propaganda and other kind of right-wing fascist propaganda. We now have learned that a lot of them are foreign accounts. We already knew that a lot of accounts on social media, especially in places like Twitter, are bot accounts. They're fictitious. They're not real people. Now we know because Twitter rolled out a new function where you can click on a profile of an account and get more information about that account, when they joined, what country they're from, how many times they changed their account name. And so as soon as this was rolled out, people started looking. Where's this account based? Where's this account based? And a lot of these huge MAGA accounts are foreign accounts, like big accounts with millions of followers. Why would anyone be surprised by this? I mean, we had huge MAGA accounts. These are real people who literally were being paid by Russia. And what kind of content do they push? Pure Trump propaganda. Because Trump is Putin's puppet. They put him there for obvious reasons. By the way, I will talk about this later, but do you see that this latest peace plan, in quotes, peace plan, offered by Trump to bring an end to the war in Ukraine, literally written by Russia. Russia wrote it, handed it to Trump. He passed it off as his own peace proposal. You can't make this shit up.
You know, one aspect of this foreign MAGA account Twitter scandal that I've yet to see touched on is that a lot of these operations by adversarial nations are designed not just to promote a specific ideology because they like that ideology, but rather they're designed to divide the country and weaken the country. And obviously there are accounts of this nature falling all across the political spectrum. I don't mean to suggest otherwise, but it is notable, or at least it should be notable, that time and time again, it is primarily or heavily and largely MAGA and right-wing accounts. Not just that are getting bigger because, people on the right are falling for them a lot more easily, but that are being deployed in the first place. And why is that? Because it's right-wing ideology that results in division. It's not both sides are equally as divisive. No, obviously not. It is right-wing ideology. It is MAGA ideology that is so divisive and so harmful to this country. Our country's enemies want MAGA ideology to propagate and be perpetuated. Why would foreign adversaries want that ideology to perpetuate if it did not weaken and hurt this country and help theirs? Anyway, I just think that that is worth noting, especially to any enlightened centrists we may have floating around out there.
To the surprise of absolutely none of us with the ability to think for ourselves, it turns out that a lot of MAGA's loudest supporters on social media don't even go here. For those of you that are unaware of what just happened, social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, recently rolled out a new countries of origin feature for user profiles. What this means is that you can go to an account and you can find out where that account is based and where it originated from, like where the account was created originally. And what that revealed was that 15% or more of major MAGA accounts, prominent MAGA accounts, aren't even from the United States. They're turning out to be from Russia. They're from various European countries. They're from Israel. Of course they are. And even I saw one, I haven't confirmed this myself, but I saw one person say they found out that the Department of Homeland Security's official Twitter account might be from Israel. And that speaks volumes to me. And here's the crazy thing. We know about 15%, and that's just the ones that weren't smart enough to use a VPN. If there's 15% that we know about, there's, I guarantee you, a whole lot more that were smart enough to VPN from the United States to make themselves look like they came from the US. The thing that I find crazy about this is that MAGA has always been the ones talking about the enemy within and saying that we were the ones falling for foreign propaganda. Well, the turns have certainly tabled in this situation because there's your foreign propaganda right there. The most prominent MAGA accounts on social media have turned out to be foreign entities manipulating you into doing what they want you to do, saying what they want you to say, believing what they want you to believe, and thinking what they want you to think. And I, for one, am curious to see how you are going to spin this so that you can continue to support MAGA after finding out that a lot of the influencers that got you to follow MAGA in the first place aren't American.
I'm not on Twitter, but apparently a bunch of huge MAGA accounts on Twitter just got exposed for being in Nigeria and Russia and other countries in their troll accounts, their fake accounts. So Elon Musk tried to rush to remove the location tag, but it's too late because there's a bunch of screenshots. Why does it feel like their entire world is just completely crumbling? This was always going to happen. I mean, we all knew that this was going to happen eventually, but the speed with which it's crumbling is alarming, and I feel that it's going to pick up more speed in the coming weeks. I'm starting to be more convinced that they really are going to remove him from office because of all the videos I'm seeing and what people are saying and the insider info they supposedly have. But again, my personal belief is that man will not spend a single day in a prison. His friends, on the other hand, I don't know if they're going to be so lucky. Anyways, MAGA is getting hardcore embarrassed this week, and I can't wait to see what happens next.
You know that location feature on Twitter, right? It allows you to see where the account was made and where it's based. It's so crazy because there's so many MAGA accounts and so many accounts that get people riled up, those troll ones that have been outed as coming from Nigeria, India, Russia, Serbia, Bangladesh, just all these people or all these bots essentially that are not here. We've been saying it for years. I almost forgot. Fox News, Germany. What? What's crazy is that now VPN sales are skyrocketing in India. And then on top of that, which is the most important news, is that Homeland Security was based out of Israel. And then Twitter takes down the location feature specifically for government accounts. Man, I don't know. I just feel like that's a little suspicious. You know what I mean?
So somehow Elon Musk was able to reveal that a lot of the MAGA social media accounts are based out of other countries. Now, people are saying that they are influencers, basically getting paid influencer checks to post MAGA news. And see, this is exactly why I'm saying we should care what's happening in other countries, and especially what they're saying about us, right? Because how and why does it benefit people in Nigeria, in different countries across the world? I saw someone in Papua New Guinea, like one of the accounts is based in Papua New Guinea. Why does it benefit them for Americans to be ultra conservative, white supremacists, the white Christianity that's going on? Why does it serve other countries to propagate conservative Christianity on Americans? That is important. And I feel like watching what they're saying about us would help us understand. Like, anyone that's arguing with me in the comments, like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, look, the proof is in the pudding.
This is hilarious. So Twitter dropped a new update that tells you where in the world an account is based. And MAGA is going crazy because their favorite MAGA Twitter account is not even based in America. So my new favorite pastime is going on these accounts and seeing where they're from. Now, mind you, this isn't just one or two accounts. I'm about to show you guys a good number of them. Dark MAGA, based in Thailand. MAGA Scope, based in Nigeria. Here we go, couple of fan accounts, couple of news accounts, all based in Macedonia. American MAGA, Nigeria. This account who posts a lot of MAGA stuff, Nigeria again. Old Man Fred, who posts a lot of MAGA content, Nigeria again. Evans Kate posts a lot of MAGA content, Nigeria. People have even made threads exposing all of these MAGA accounts. Look at this one, Red Pill Nurse, she's in Europe. MAGA Nation, Eastern Europe. Now trust me, there is thousands more, but I'm going to end up this one because this one is actually hilarious. So this guy commented under another account that wasn't based in the United States and said that you're not American. Well, it also turns out that that guy also might not be American. Now, I've seen a couple of these that just said North America, but the thing is, if you were in the United States, it would just say the United States. Now, I know MAGA isn't smart enough for this, but North America is a continent. There are a couple of countries in North America. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say that he's actually from Canada. But y'all have to go check this out for yourselves. Go see where they're from and then go see everything that they post. I promise you, you're going to have the laugh of the day. Think about all the accounts on TikTok that could be like this. But let me know what you guys think. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Ciao. So Elon Musk thought it was a good idea to turn on the location features on Twitter. And a lot of MAGA bots got exposed. Accounts from Homeland Security and Fox News was found in Israel, Russia, and Germany. And of course, Elon Musk turned the feature off. It's crazy that your bio says Trump is my president, but you're not even a US citizen. And literally at this point, the whole world is getting paid to rage bait America. Online at that. Outsiders literally hitting a lick and we taking it and we easy. Like, apparently we really are easy as fuck because a lot of people was believing some of the stuff that they were saying. Shit, they even got me. And honestly, I'm not even shocked nor surprised about this. And it's just so crazy to think about when some of these fake pages are literally coming up with controversy on race wars or just things in general that's going on in the US, and knowing you're not here when you don't even know exactly what's going on all the way, and then that people believe in it is just so crazy to me. But then again, like I said, I'm not shocked nor surprised. And a lot of people need to be concerned about this, because what do you mean? You're not even in the US and you're pretending to be a certain race or a part of a certain group. It's just so crazy.
So Elon Musk, the owner of X, which was normally known as Twitter, reveals a new feature that just exposed a surprising number of the right-wing and pro-MAGA accounts, and many of them are not just in the USA at all. And welcome back, and thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate accounts like MAGA Nation with hundreds of thousands of followers, America First, and the Ivanka Trump fan profile are now showing to be based in places like Eastern Europe, Nigeria, Thailand, and Bangladesh. So some of this propaganda that has been fueling online from these accounts are not from the citizens of the USA, but from others that are based in other countries. It is also sparkling serious concern. Are these accounts really grassroots American patriots or foreign actors amplifying chaos just to spoil the political gain of the United States of America? What's worse is that many MAGA influencers are being boasted by Trump's himself, even after being exposed as non-Americans. I really thank you for watching the video, and like I said before, if you are seeing this video for the first time, please do well to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Tell us what you think about the video in the comment section. Like and share the video to help the channel out. You're welcome.